Good morning. Good morning, my beautiful friends. This is your wake up call with Maui Paul, 11 a.m. edition. Yes, indeed. I woke up at about I was I was up a lot last night, but I woke up at about 8:40 this morning, and I was like, you know what? If I do a wake up call, I'm gonna be giving everybody my sleepiest self. So I figured I would just delay it until 11 a.m. and then would be able to have a much better wake up call. Anyways, it is Friday. Happy Friday to everybody. It being Friday, we're going to do the same thing we do every morning, Monday through Friday. I'm going to pull a card off the top of the deck. I'm going to ask you if you are the affirmation on the card, and we are going to respond out loud together. I am that affirmation. As we do this, we are building into our own lives, and ultimately, we are changing the way that we think. We're changing the way that we process information. We're changing the way that we respond when life does not go the way that we think it ought to. So, thanks so much, everybody, for being here. Drop me a comment, say hello to me. I will say hello to you right back. Anyways, I noticed I got some folks watching me on YouTube and also on Twitch today. So, nice to see everybody here. But, anyways, once we get done with the card reading for the day, I'm going to go through the cards for the week, and we're going to see where they took us. So let's have some fun. Let's pull a card and say that today I am ready. I am ready. My preparations pave the way. So I am ready. My preparations pave the way. Are you ready? You are ready. Your preparations pave the way. I'm going to write that down in the comments. I encourage you guys to do the same exact thing. As we affirm today that we are ready and that our preparations pave the way. And indeed we are. We've been preparing our entire lives for what we are to do today. The version of us that is facing today is the most experienced version of us that's ever existed. I've been in a period of rapid growth lately, learning new skills and just doing life a bit differently than I have in the past. And when I think about it, or I consider what the real result has been, it's that I feel like I'm more prepared. I feel like I am more ready because of the way that I've prepared, or because of the preparations that I've made. Over the course of my life, I've always been dedicated to learning new things, learning new skills, reinventing myself, and I feel like a lot of this is coming to a head here very shortly, and that I have a lot of extra skills now that I didn't have the last time that I was making pivots like the ones that I'm currently doing. And so I am ready. And so often we will fool ourselves by pretending that we're not ready, or letting our brains overthink all the stuff that could possibly go wrong when our souls are telling us that we're ready for something, and our brains are telling us, well, better play it safe, better not do that right now. We have to make sure that we don't lose whatever it is that we currently have. And fear of loss is a really big one. Fear of failure is a big one. It's a big one for me. I've recently been doing a project where I've been going through a lot of my old writings from, like, I mean, gosh, up to 10, 15 years ago. And when I really look at the reasons why I don't finish things, they come into two categories. One is that I feel like I was afraid of failing, and this manifested in just sort of like pivoting to something else, typically. Or two, I just didn't know what to do, and I couldn't find somebody that did know what to do, or I couldn't afford to outsource it to somebody who did know what to do. And I chose intentionally not to learn how to do what I didn't know how to do. Which is funny because when I look back at some of the projects that I've done over the years that I stopped, the skills that stopped me, or the lack of skills that stopped me, are skills that I have today. And so I think of myself, I'm like, okay, well, that thing's not going to stop me because I've developed that skill over the years. And so I am ready. And so I am more ready today than I've ever been. Today, it was kind of interesting. I woke up, early, and I woke up on time to do the wake up call, but just barely. Hey, good morning, Shelby. Good to see you today. I woke up on time to do the wake up call, but just barely. I recall a conversation that I had with a friend. I was talking about how the wake up call was originally my alarm clock, and at this point, I have a Persephone. She is quite the alarm clock. She will get me out of bed in the morning. Not always at the time I'd like to get out of bed, but let me tell you, I will get out of bed and take care of her needs. And so I think to myself, well, the wake up call no longer needs to be my alarm clock because I have one. It's known as a baby. And so what does it need to be? And my friend made the very valid point because I had talked about how I didn't do a wake up call like one day this week, and she made the very valid point. She said thank you for protecting us from a bad wake up call. So like we trust you we trust you to provide an amazing experience for us, and thank you for not doing it sleepy just out of just because of tradition of doing it. And that really hit me hard because I realized I was like, yeah, the fact of the matter is that I do this for my own benefit, and the people who tune into this tune into it for their own benefit. And so, why on earth would why on earth would I want to do it half-ass? I'd rather not do it at all, and then I get the benefit of sleeping, and the people who are around me get the or who are around me and who attend the wake up call get the benefit of having a well rested Paul for for the show. But anyways, I am ready today. You are ready as well, and together our preparations pave the way. So, it being Friday, we're going to go through the various cards of the week and see how we got here today. So there are four of them because I did take a day off, and yeah. So let's pull a card or let's just take a look and see where we ended up. So we started off by affirming that we are enough, that we cultivate inner peace and fulfillment. And we talked about how peace really is an inside job, and how and how we have to cultivate it. And in the same way that a garden grows, and in the same way that we will intentionally cultivate seedlings in a garden, so too do we also cultivate that peace inside of ourselves. And we have to create the correct environment for a seed to turn into a plant. But in the end, we aren't the ones who makes it grow. We are the ones who provide the environment. And when it comes to feeling like we are enough and understanding that our own enoughness, our own sufficiency, it's not so much about doing the work to become enough. It's about creating the environment to cultivate that inner peace. After we affirm that we are enough, the next day that we affirmed that we are confident, that we trust in our abilities and judgment, and indeed we do, because when we're enough, we can do anything. And I said this quote many times before on the show, that if we think we can or think we can't, we're right. And so as we are going through as we are going through our lives, when we have that certain buoyancy of a soul known as confidence, it allows us to do things that we otherwise would never have done before. Yesterday, I was on my nature walk, and I saw something. I was walking next to a stream, maybe a little bit more like a brook. It was about maybe 8, 9 feet wide. And on the other side of the brook, I saw something that I saw something that I wanted to pick up. And younger me would have just jumped across the brook or just walked right across the brook. But I was wearing nice shoes, and I'm a grown up now, and so don't so much like to walk through brooks. But I did look at it. I was like, you know what? I'll bet I could jump over that. And of course, my first thought was, I'm wearing flip flops. This is the woods. It's probably not the greatest idea. However, I did some really quick testing of the footing and testing of the place that and a hard look at the place I thought that I would land, and then I backed up and I gave it a good running start, and I jumped over the brook. So I made about 8 feet or something like that. It was definitely not a short jump. It wasn't super long either. But the fact is that it was something that I hadn't done for a very long time. Certainly not since I was a kid jumping over streams. It did make me feel like a bit of a kid to do it again. But the fact is that I trusted in my abilities, I trusted in my judgment, and that's why I was confident to do it. It was something I hadn't done in a long time, I thought to myself, I was like, you know what, I can get enough momentum, and I know from experience what my landing zone is going to be like, and also I have a plan for if it doesn't work out very well. I guess I'm just going to get wet. But anyways, that confidence is born of the idea that we are enough. The next day, I took the day off, and then after that, we affirmed that we are thriving, that we flourish and grow in our environment. And I really love this. This was actually also born of a conversation. This one with Jan. Jan was talking. We were talking about survival mode versus thrival mode, and how so many people live in survival mode. And how survival mode is something where we literally cannot focus on anything except ourselves. We can't focus on our dreams. We can't focus on the future. We can't bring ourselves to do the things that future us is going to be very happy about, because we are so intensely focused on the needs and the survival of present us right now. And Jan made a wonderful comment. She said, once you realize that you're not in survival mode anymore, you are in thrival mode. And I thought that that was a very wonderful perspective, and we discussed that a bit on the call. But in the end, we do flourish and grow in our environment, and we create an environment. We create that environment proactively. All of this, of course, leads us to the card for today, where we affirm that we are ready and that our preparations pave the way. So whatever it is that we are setting ourselves up to do today, tomorrow, next week, next year, the fact is that we are at the starting line, and we are poised to take off. And the thing we have to do here, and really learn as mature adults, is to recognize that there's nobody there with a starter gun telling us that we need to take off. We need to decide to take off. I've seen so many people with so many good ideas over the course of my life who have an amazing idea and then just never start. And like, they're waiting for permission. They're waiting for somebody to tell them to do it. And I get it, because it comes from early childhood. It comes from the idea that when we're kids, we have to ask adults permission for everything. There will come a time very shortly where my daughter is asking me permission for everything, because I'm the one who takes care of all of her needs, and she wants to make sure that she's operating, at least when she's a younger girl, at least a bit in cooperation with me, because otherwise there's consequences for not cooperating with daddy. But but the fact is that as we get older, there's fewer and fewer people who are around to give us permission to do things. And I observed in a lot of my work over the years that a lot of people are just waiting for that permission. They're waiting for somebody to tell them they can. And since there really aren't too many people in the world who are surrounding us, telling us that we can, a lot of projects go undone. A lot of dreams go unfulfilled, because people are subconsciously, not consciously, but subconsciously waiting for that permission, waiting for that validation. And so I'm here to say that we can give ourselves that permission, that the starting gun is in our hands, that we can, we can shoot that starter pistol off whenever we want to. We can choose to explode off that starting line whenever we want to. The fact of the matter is that our preparations all the way up until this point have lined us up. They've gotten us to the stadium. They've lined us up to the track. They've put our foot on the starting block, and at this point, we are ready to go. And so let's go, and let's give it our all. Let's give it our fullness. All right, guys. All this stuff leads up to the Awesome Saturday card, which is, of course, that we are awesome. So let's recognize our inherent value and worth. Yes, that Awesome Saturday is coming up tomorrow. I'll do an Awesome Saturday service also at 11 a.m. And I'm toying with the idea of moving the wake up call maybe to 11 a.m. as well. That way, it's it'll be the late wake up call. Maybe I'll rename it. I don't know, but I sure do prefer doing live streams at 11 than 9, just because of the way my schedule works right now. But anyways, yeah, we'll be doing a nice spiritual service at 11 a.m. Tomorrow. So come on by, tune in if that's interesting to you. Otherwise, just let's leave this live stream with the idea that we are ready, that our preparations pave the way. I want to thank you guys so much for being here, especially at the unexpected time. We've got a different crowd at 11 than 9. Some folks are the same though. But good morning, Shelby. Wonderful to see you today. Good morning, Lauren and Maya. And Sade, wonderful to see you all here on the call today. I will return tomorrow at 11 a.m. with an awesome Saturday service. So come on, tune in at 11, get some ass. We will have a wonderful spiritual experience together. Until then, I love you. I care about you. I appreciate you. I think that you're amazing. I'm looking forward to seeing what you build in life when you get started. And I will talk to you tomorrow at 11 a.m. Until then, aloha from paradise.